I will also be on tonight. And let me get myself here in order. Don't forget I have the new unicorn ones, the oracle ones, if anyone's interested. And, yep, okay. So let me just find it on here. And it looks like I got everything I need. Where are we? Jesus, hang on one second. Okay, I got it. First person here is Kiss, general love. Okay, what's going on? General love. General love. Okay, you got some nice stuff happening. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a bunch of new people coming in. Sagittarius, Capricorn, and a Taurus. If you are with someone now, I would say have patience with your current relationship. It's got long-term potential. Just watch out with the devil that there may be either some type of an earthly pleasure interfering or it could be some kind of deceit. Not with anyone, you got 3 new people coming in. Regardless, next relationship or current relationship will be well-rounded. It will have long-term potential and you'll feel as if the world is at your feet. Listen to your intuition. Things move forward in their own time through divine timing. Lara, spiritual messages, spirit cards. Okay, spirit cards. 9 of water. Your wish comes true, concerns fade away, a love of life. The Knight of Earth. Loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. You've got a guardian angel. And the High Priestess, Archangel Haniel. Listen to your intuition. Have patience. Consider carefully what you want before acting. Tiffany, General. No longer holding yourself back. First thing that comes up around you. Looks like you may be feeling a little bit more grounded and stable around a business or work relationship. Feeling like you've got the world at your feet. Listening to your intuition. An Aries comes in that could be of significance. Cause for celebration comes in around paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Or putting money aside for something. Fire sign comes in of significance. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Money comes in, 10 of Pentacles, possibly going back to school, learning a new area of study. Could be for business, could be for pleasure, but whatever it is, it's positive. Lydia, the week read and vibe. Looks good. Possibility of starting a new journey. Got the love cup full and feeling like you got some good luck. You may have some new options coming in. You have a Virgo and you have a Libra coming in. You also have a water sign coming in pretty strong. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. I would say the overall vibe this week is choices and happiness. New me. What's coming up next with me and JR? Looks good. Communication looks good. Ambition looks good. You have a wish around the situation. The love cup is full. The relationship moves forward. I don't see a commitment yet, but that's okay. You may be spending time together. You may be communicating more. Whatever it is, it's positive. The way it's moving forward is positive. Red, June, General. Communication comes in with someone that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time, or you may run into this person. They could be An earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. The ability to manifest new opportunities. Focus on what you want more of. Let go of things that burden you. Six of Cups is in reverse. Not looking back on the past fondly, looking back on the past and seeing it clearly and eager to move forward and away from it. It looks like you have like a tower moment or a disappointment or whatever this is moving into the past. And you could have a new committed relationship on the horizon if you're not with anyone right now. Maybe slow and steady wins the race, but it looks like it's a decent long-term connection. You have a wish. Could be with an Aquarius, or it could just be that you have a wish. If you're already in a committed relationship, I would say your current relationship looks good and there's a wish around it. Ronnie, is the ex-Cancer friend going to approach soon? Yeah. I get a 70% chance yes, and listen to your intuition. So you may get a hunch when she's about to approach. Could be sometime in the month of July. 7 days, 7 weeks, or the number 7's around it. Could be the month of July. Adriana, what's he thinking from yesterday? He may be thinking, well, he's definitely thinking a lot. He's got the 4 of Cups. He may be feeling like he wants a new beginning or a fresh start. He also may be thinking that things are strengthening or their connection strengthening. He may be hoping that things change for the better quickly, and he could be listening to his intuition, but he's definitely overthinking. He's overthinking. There's no doubt about that. He may be running through several different scenarios in his head, driving himself a little bit nuts. Deb, General. You got a wish, put it out into the universe. Negativity is moving into the past, and you've got some good karma coming back to you. Feeling like life has come back into balance, paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Disappointment moves into the past. The Hierophant is here, which could be a couple of things. It could be a Taurus enters. It also could be a spiritual practice or reconnecting to a spiritual practice, meditation, whatever. It also could be a commitment around a current relationship, or a new relationship starts that's got long-term commitment potential. No longer feeling as if you're holding yourself back. Anxiety is moving into the past, and your perseverance pays off. You're about to go through a huge growth and transformation. Go Gina. I want to be alone this year and stop pursuing love and friendship and focus on money. How will this affect me? I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Usually when you stop chasing something, whatever it is, it usually comes to you effortlessly. And we know that because there are all of these sayings, age-old sayings, like if you love something, set it free. If it comes back to you, it's yours. If it doesn't come back to you, it's never yours to begin with. Like, the best thing that you can do is let go of something, especially if you feel like that's all you've been doing is like chasing love and friendship, and it's just nothing is working out. But if you wanted to put your, spend a year focusing on building your bank account and making several different ways of bringing in money, I think that that's great. And you may be surprised at how other things could take off on, like, when you're not focusing on them. It's like everybody is pretty conscious of like going out and looking for someone or chasing after someone or contacting someone. How often has Sam called me? Is Sam going to call? Am I going to see Sam, right? But sometimes when your energy and your focus is not on that, you don't realize that you're building relationships. Like, nobody really pays much attention to relationships that are being built on the side, like friendships that I made with people at yoga, right? I wasn't really thinking hey, I'm going to be friends with this person. It just kind of happened because I was, I was working. Like I was there. They were coming to take my class. We became friendly. So I know, I think that that's fine. I think it's good to take a break from that kind of social stuff every once in a while. It may serve you really well. It looks like you're not holding yourself back. You're feeling ambitious and you're feeling very passionate about what it is that you're going to be pursuing here. Side business could move forward quickly. You could have some nice success around it. And that could lead you to the 10 cups being full. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think it's fine. Like putting your energy into something that really matters for you long term, I don't think you can lose. Soleil, work tomorrow, how will it be? Okay. It shouldn't be a bad day. You have a wish around the situation, feeling ambitious. The world is at your feet. An old wound, hurt, or upsetment is moving into the past. Communication looks good. Somebody there may be a little bit bitchy. You got a Queen of Swords around, but what I would do is go there and do your work and go home, and I wouldn't spend much time, doing anything extra. I wouldn't, like I tell you all the time, I'm not really friendly. But I wouldn't, like I would go there, do what you have to do and leave. And I would kind of leave everything else, I wouldn't like be extra friendly or try to start communication with anyone or try to make friends. I would just do my work and go home. But, that's me. I'm not friendly. Martha, love reading for me and the Aquarius. Well, you could have a new beginning here, and the relationship may be strengthening. You have a wish around the situation. It looks like negativity moves into the past. You may feel like you got some good karma coming in, and things could change for the better between you and this Aquarius pretty quickly. It looks like it's through divine timing. You can't really force anything. You just kind of have to let it happen. And if you feel a little bit like things are a little stuck, that happens sometimes with Aquarians. You know how they can be. They could be very erratic. You don't hear from them for a day or two, and then all of a sudden they show up at your house. Typical Aquarius. But looks like things are moving forward nicely, and communication should be picking up between the two of you. John, the week read for me. You're no longer holding yourself back. You're listening to your intuition and you have a wish. Put it out into the universe. Earth sign could come in that may be of significance. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Intuition is definitely very strong this week, so listen to it. You got money coming in with the 10 of Pentacles. Strength is coming in and you're heading towards the 10 cups being full. You may be feeling like the 9 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles in reverse could be like feeling like the hard work that you've put into business is coming back to you, feeling like you can breathe a sigh of relief, that either you have enough coming in that you don't have to worry, or things are starting to move forward in a way you didn't see happening. All of a sudden things change. So I think it's going to be a pretty good week, but definitely listen to your intuition. Cards suggest your intuition is pretty hot this week. Soleil, should I get the fix a flat spray for my tire until I'm able to fix the tire Friday? Will it work? Do you know why the tire's going flat? Is there like a nail or something in it? Will the fix a flat work? cards indicate it's not going to work. If there is only one nail in it, it shouldn't cost much to have it fixed. That's happened to me before, and it only cost like $15. But if there's more than one nail in the tire, because that happened to me too before, then they won't fix it. But depending on how much driving you have to do, I wouldn't put it off. You know, I just get very sketchy with that kind of stuff. If you think something's wrong, I would have it looked at. Or if it's really going flat and not just losing a little bit of air, I would have it looked at, because, you know, I feel like it could be dangerous. That may just be me being paranoid, though. That's not necessarily an intuitive thing. Soleil, general for next week. General for next week. Your intuition is spot on next week, so listen to it, and you're going to have some choices. Happiness comes in next week. Anger, tower moments, betrayal, wounds, that's all moving into the past next week. And you could have a new love connection on the horizon, possibly with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You have a Leo coming in as well. Soulmate connection comes in. I can't swear it's going to happen next week, but it's like it's on the horizon soon. The hard work that you've put into love is coming back to you relatively soon. I would say within the next couple of weeks. Communication should pick up with people in general. Feeling like the world is at your feet. Possibly taking a trip to water, by water, or around water, or even if you're not taking it, you may be planning it or looking into it or something like that. Looks like a pretty good week. More or less. Why I don't feel included between office colleagues. When I'm the one, they are nice. Just don't feel comfortable between them. Why am I not included? You know, I feel like it's always office politics, no matter where you work. It's the same bullshit everywhere. And it's cliquey, right? I know. I went through it too. Why don't I feel like I'm included with office colleagues? Yeah, here you go. Feel like you've been treated unfairly. But it does look like that may change. 7 of Pentacles in reverse is the hard work that you've put out into the universe is coming back to you. So when it comes to this situation, if you've genuinely been nice to these people, the energy may change. The negativity moves into the past. You know, I hate to say this because I think that it holds true for me, but I've seen it with other people where people don't intentionally mean to leave other people out. They sometimes just forget. And I hate to say that because it sounds really like shitty, like to be forgotten. But I feel like it's happened to me. And I used to work, when I worked at the grocery store, we had this one kid that worked there. And everybody liked him. Nobody disliked him. But for some reason, they always forgot to include him. So I used to always have to remind them, like, don't forget to ask him. And it wasn't because they didn't like him. It wasn't because you thought he was a jerk or they didn't want him around. They just would forget. And it's terrible to feel forgotten, but it's not so personal. You know, like sometimes I would feel like, what am I, invisible? Like, do people just not see me here? Like, really? But yeah. Yeah, but it looks like the energy is going to change for you, so hang in there. You know, it's not easy. Office politics sucks. And you know what? You don't even have to work in an office to have it, because it's happened to me when I was teaching yoga. It's always, sucks. Emma, you were right. Sam reactivated his profile today. I reached out to him and confronted him, and he said that he deleted it because something was wrong with his profile, not because of anything else. Is that true? There may be some truth to that, but I think there's more. I think he also felt like he needed to take a break. He needed to like gather himself. He didn't want to be contacted, and then he changed his mind. I don't know. Something may have upset him that had nothing to do with like anybody in particular. It may have been something that was just going on inside him, and he deleted it. And I don't know that he is comfortable with saying that. He's not lying. Like there may be some truth to that, but that's not the only reason. Virgo, what are Osmar's intentions towards Paola the Virgo? Well, they've got the sun around a new beginning and heading towards the 10 cups being full. So his intentions may be to start a new beginning with her. There's happiness around the situation. Things seem to be moving forward pretty quickly, and they're heading towards the 10 cups being full. Their connection looks pretty good. I don't see a commitment coming in yet, but they just might not be there yet, or he may not be ready for that yet, but I think he does want to explore the option. Virgo, what's coming in towards Osmar and Paola? They may be connecting in a committed relationship. They got the soulmate connection, success coming in around long-term potential. It just may not be happening really quickly because they may need to have patience, or they may have to wait through divine timing. They may be just kind of taking it day by day right now. But it looks like their situation is going to move forward to a commitment at some point relatively soon. Cinnamon, what was my mother's problem with me yesterday? You know, I don't know that it had so much to do with you in particular. She was feeling burdened by the weight of the world. Her way of controlling things made to be acting out or take things out on you. I don't know if you're the oldest. The oldest one usually gets it the hardest. But Emperor in reverse is somebody who's trying to manipulate things. But it wasn't because of anything you did. It was because of like the weight of the world. It's like life in general came down on her, and so she took it out on you. It looks like the energy is going to shift pretty quickly, and that energy should clear, and you should be feeling a little bit either better about the situation or a little bit less annoyed. Happiness comes out. It's going to blow over. You know, it's not an excuse, but like, I kind of understand. Like when you just get like overwhelmed by things and like you just snap at someone, like sometimes like I'll take Dylan out and he's fine, and then she starts crying, or vice versa. It's like I finally get her to like lay down for a nap, and then he starts barking, and it's like, can I pee? Can I just go pee? Can you give me 2 seconds? Like that kind of shit. And then sometimes I'll just yell, and then I feel really bad because I'll be like, ah. And then I feel bad because it's nobody's fault. But sometimes it's like you have an overwhelming moment and take it out on someone, and that's what happened. But it's going to blow over pretty quickly. Cinnamon, will I find a home before the summer is over for myself? You can make that happen. Yeah. Yeah, if you focus on it, you can make that happen. Absolutely. Cinnamon, in love with the Libra. You may feel like you don't always get treated fairly with justice in reverse. You may be feeling a little negative around this situation and like you're not getting the beginning that you deserve. You could even feel like the relationship has been weakened. The Fool is in reverse. Something is going to be revealed around this situation that's going to need to be dealt with before your relationship can move forward with them. Looks like at some point you feel like you could breathe a sigh of relief, but in a way it almost feels as if this relationship is not going anywhere, and you wind up getting really frustrated and you move forward because you feel like there's just nothing is moving forward like to a stable relationship. It's always like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So you may turn around and walk away from it. Let's see what happens. Emma, how does Sam feel about me? Thinks that you're funny, you have a good personality, kind-hearted, sincere. Feels like there's a lot of room for growth between you and him. Thinks that you're attractive, nurturing, kind, spontaneous, and intelligent. Emma, will Sam contact me again in the future? Yes. Yeah, communication should continue. Ronnie, is the Sag still wanting to be around me? Yeah, he does. No doubt about that. Rimmel, how does my side hustle sales look for next week? Not bad. No longer feeling stuck, feeling like there's growth and transformation coming in, and like balances come back. I mean, I don't see a ton of money coming in, but something should come in. Or there should be some room, some improvement happening. You may even get like unexpected sales out of the blue last minute. Emma, can I trust Lewis the Capricorn? Yeah, pretty much. You know, like I would say, for the most part, you can trust him. You all right, Dylan? You got it? All right, good boy. MJ, what's the new guy's energy towards me after today? I don't know his sign. Okay, let's see. The energy's good. King of Cups, kind, caring, sincere, humble. Temperance, you might need to have a little bit of patience, but it's like peaceful, serene, calm, caring, sincere energy. That's good. Rain, what's coming in love? What's coming in love? Anxiety moves into the past. Perseverance pays off. Communication comes in and you move on to greener pastures. If you're not with anyone right now, you got great energy coming in. Passion comes in around a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Being guided by the divine intuition is heightened. Looks like you could be starting a new journey with a commitment that has long-term potential. Now, if you don't like that fire sign, you also have a Virgo coming in. You have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer coming in. Feeling like a wish comes true, and you have an Aries coming in. So there's plenty of energy coming in. But whatever relationship you start, it should be a relationship that's got long-term potential, well-balanced, and you feel like you get out of it what you put into it. So you got good stuff coming in. And you have options, which is good too. Emma, did Sam deactivate his account because of me? I don't think so. Like, what did you do? I don't know why we feel like that. But like I don't know if I ever told the story. I'm not going to tell it now. Long story short, I did something in high school. Like, I approached a crush, and he cut the classes that I was in with him for 2 weeks. I swear to God, I thought he wasn't going to graduate high school and that it was going to be all my fault. And, like, my friends were like, nah, it can't be you. And I was like, definitely. I'm like, it's definitely me. But, like, it's terrible that we feel like that. Like, who knows what crawled up his ass that he cut school for 2 weeks. But I definitely thought I had something to do with it. But why do we feel like that? I don't think you had anything to do with it. Let's see what the cards say. No, I don't think you had anything to do with it. Cynthia, how does Chris feel about seeing me this weekend? It seemed like it was pleasant. He seemed like he thought that it was successful, or it was a pleasant meeting. Like, it doesn't look like it was anything, like he was happy about it, but I don't know that there was much more that's going to come from it. It's like, you might still be feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in around this situation. This moon is in reverse. There could be a secret that gets revealed. Was he happy to see you? Yeah, I think he was happy to see you, but I don't know that much more is going to come, because it looks like things are kind of uprooted or ungrounded, or he may be a little hesitant for things to move forward. But I think he was happy to see you. Cinnamon, what will be revealed in the connection between us before we can move forward? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. When the moon or the fool card comes up in reverse, that's part of the journey that you've got to get there. I can't tell you what it is. I don't know what it is. But if I could tell everybody what the issues were, they would get ahead of the issue. You know what I mean? Like, you got to figure it out in your own time. I don't know. Like, when something comes up that needs to be revealed, it's got to come up in its own time, and you have to deal with it at that point. Like, if I were to tell you he's got financial trouble, like, you could get ahead of that. But this is something you have to deal with in the moment. It looks like it could be that nothing is changing for the better quickly. It could have something to do with him. I don't know. He may want to go back to school. He's got school around him. He could have money issues. There could be anxiety around him for some reason that has to do with money. But anytime the moon comes up in reverse, when the fool comes up in reverse, like, those are things that you've got to get to on your own. You know, like, we can't, like, not everything gets revealed to us, because then we won't be able to deal in the moment. You know what I mean? So I don't know specifically, but there's going to be issues that come up. It also could be that he's not giving you a commitment. I'm not seeing a commitment coming in, so that may be something that you have to discuss. That could be part of the reason why your relationship's not moving forward. Crystal Princess, love reading. If recently you've been feeling stuck or being held back by something, it could even be the past that's holding you back. That energy should all shift, because you are heading towards the 10 Cups being full, and you have the Empress here. Love, money, abundance, fertility. So if you're not with anyone right now, perseverance pays off and you're feeling prepared. A fire sign comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It would be new energy, because you're not looking back on the past fondly. You're looking back on the past and seeing it for exactly what it was, and you're eager to move forward. Got the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Now, if you're already with someone, I would say current relationship may have some work that needs to be done, but things could move forward. But you have to kind of digest whatever happened between you in the past. Not sugarcoat it, not relive it, but get through it. You know, like, deal with the past and then leave it there. Because a lot of times what happens is people will forgive one another for whatever happened, but then they bring it up. They keep bringing it up. Well, I gave you the money for your car, and you gave me, and you never didn't show up for my birthday. And, you know, like, it keeps coming up. Bringing the past into the future isn't going to help. It's going to make it worse. Ultimately, I think your love life is moving forward with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you're prepared for a successful love relationship. And with the Magician, you've got the ability to make it happen. Cynthia, general. Maybe feeling a little bit uprooted and a little ungrounded. You also may be feeling a little bit pessimistic, but that's going to move into the past. You need to have a little bit of patience just with life in general. Divine timing is going to help guide your life, so just, if you can, trust in that. Looks like you could have an air sign coming in that may be of significance, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but you may have to turn your back and walk away from a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Air sign. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, sorry. This person may come in when you walk away from this person, the fire sign. It looks like your life moves forward towards greener pastures. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. It looks like anxiety moves into the past when you let go of things that aren't working for you. New choices come in. Seven of Cups. Emma, why did Sam reactivate? Was it because of me? No, him deactivating and reactivating, neither one had to do with you specifically. It has to do with himself. First, he felt overwhelmed, like he didn't want to deal with anybody anymore. It was too much for him to handle. But then after taking some time away from the app or whatever it was, he felt like he was either lonely or he missed contact or he decided to put more effort in. But no, I don't think either had anything to do with you specifically. Cinnamon, what will my next partner be like? What will my next partner be like? This person could have some money. You've got the Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles around them. They're loving and kind. They may be an overthinker. They may think about things a lot with the Four of Cups. They could have a little anxiety, just like that may be something that they have dealt with their whole life. They're a little bit ambitious, a little bit adventurous. They may love traveling. They're slow and steady wins the race, but they're always moving forward. They just don't dive in head first, but they're always moving forward. They have a spiritual practice that may be important to them. Genuinely a happy person, somebody who's easy to get along with, and they're very loyal. Crystal, when will I hear from Christopher the Libra? I would say if this is someone you speak to frequently, as soon as 3 days. If you don't speak to them frequently, you could take 3 weeks. If it's someone you haven't heard from in a really long time, it wouldn't be until this fall. There's a 3 around it. I'm going to say 3 weeks. I think that you should hear from them before the end of 3 weeks. That feels about right. Rain, general for the next few weeks. Being guided by the divine could lead you back to school, learning a new area of study. It could be for business, could be for pleasure, and it doesn't always have to be like study, like book study. It could be like ceramics, music, piano lessons, whatever. Something maybe that you've always wanted to do and never got a chance to. You got some good luck coming in. You also could be traveling to water, by water, or around water, taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Negativity moves into the past, no longer holding yourself back. A Taurus comes in. Another earth sign comes in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Could have a new job opportunity or a new business opportunity on the horizon. You also have some good karma coming back to you, and a Libra enters. Even if these people are just friends, who knows? Maybe they're people that you meet around that new school thing. But it looks like new energy is coming in and new opportunities, even if it's just hanging out and doing like recreational activities. It looks like you have some new energy coming in. Disappointment moves into the past and your intuition is heightened. So definitely listen to your gut. New chapter. What does the future hold for me in the Virgo? What's going on with me in the Virgo? Listen to your intuition. If your intuition is telling you to walk away from this person, you might need to just take a little space for, cut energy for a little while. It looks like a divine timing is guiding the situation. So if you feel like you need a break, take a break. You might not be well, I don't know if this person with the Three of Cups is in reverse, if they're involved with someone else. If they're involved with someone else, I would say 8 of Cups, walk away. Because it looks like you're feeling unsuccessful or like nothing really gets off the ground. If they're not involved with somebody else, with the Three of Cups, Three of Cups looks like there's somebody else involved. If they're not, and you know for sure there's nobody else, I would say you might need to cut the energy, stop putting time and effort in, and let them come to you. Don't put any effort, and let's see how much effort they put in. Because it looks like you're feeling a little unsuccessful, or like nothing is really happening of substance between you and this person, which could end up making you feel very frustrated. But Three of Cups in reverse, there may be somebody else around this person, and that's why it's not going anywhere. Crystal, why hasn't the Sagittarius and Jade the Libra? Or will they like each other? Will the Sagittarius and the Libra like each other? Yeah, I think so. And not only that, I think that they're going to like each other and they're going to feel like now negativity and disappointment has moved into the past. Could be a nice connection for the two of them. Jay, what's next for me? You got a fire sign coming in of significance, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You got communication picking up and feeling like the world is at your feet. Balance comes back to life. You may be earning a lot, being better compensated and also earning a lot of respect at your new job, which then may bring in choices. Got a Capricorn coming in that could be of significance and feeling as if life is starting to move forward. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Please be careful with that card if you're not looking for kids right now. Feeling prepared, your perseverance pays off around work. I think that this work thing is great for you. More or less, advice from the angel cards. You want the spirit cards, right? Spirit cards. Because then we also have these oracle cards. They give a different, like they have a different definition. But these are the angel spirit cards. These are similar to tarot, that they have the four suits. The oracle cards are a little different. Awakening, Archangel Gabriel. Look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. The Knight of Earth. Loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. You've got a guardian angel. Oh, and you got my favorite, Archangel Raphael. Intimate relationships. Carefully weigh your decisions and good health. Lara, what does my mom think of me? She thinks that you're grounded and stable, spontaneous, and sometimes you don't always think things through. Thinks that you're very intelligent, you have a lot of potential, thinks that you're incredibly smart, has a lot of confidence in you, and doesn't think that you hold yourself back. Your mom's got a lot of faith in you, that you're going places. You have a lot of potential, you're hardworking, you're well-focused, and you're attractive. Oh, I gotta plug this phone in. Where's the thing? Red. Is this new? I got opportunity. Gonna make me money. Okay. Is this new opportunity gonna make me money? Yeah, but you need to listen to your intuition. So if something doesn't feel right, don't follow through with it. But overall, yeah, it could make you money. But if you have to, you know, I don't know, if it's something where you got to lay out a ton of money, listen to your intuition. I'm always skeptical when you have to lay out a ton of money. But yeah, I think you can make money at it. Fartika, what is V's energy towards me currently? Ooh, the energy is good. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful of that card if you don't want children. Looks like stable, grounded, and loving, kind, and caring. Energy is good. Very good. Maria, why did A hook up with S? Why did A hook up with S? It was just like a weird moment that happened. It has nothing to do with love. It has nothing to do with stability. They may be feeling very anxious about it right now, but it was like it had a freak moment. I don't know about that. Because the one person may not want anything and the other person may be looking for more, or may think that there's more to come, and I don't think that there's more to come. Chai did. Will Demancha come over anytime soon? I don't think so. The chance is slim. I'm only getting a 33% chance that this person's going to come over soon. I'm not convinced. Sanch, does San read our old chats? I get a 33% chance, yes. So they may have looked at the old chats, but I don't think that they constantly read them, no. Cinnamon, why does he have so much anxiety when it comes to me? Well, I think he thinks that you're ready for the type of relationship he's not ready for. And I think that's what causes the anxiety. You might feel like he doesn't treat you fairly. You may feel like you put in a lot of hard work, and he may be aware of that. Like, he may know that he doesn't treat you right. But it doesn't look like, and it looks like communication goes down from time to time. I don't know if he disappears sometimes, or if you don't hear from him for a while. Because it's like he may know that he doesn't treat you well, but he's not ready for a committed relationship. And that may be what causes him stress. I mean, he may have a conscience about it, which is a nice thing, because a lot of times people don't have a conscience. But if this is someone who's been around for a really long time and you haven't gotten the relationship from him you want, chances are you're probably not going to get that relationship that you want, because it's gone on for so long. So you may have to be the one that makes the decision as to whether or not you want to be involved in this anymore, because it can stay like this forever. That's the shitty thing. Like sometimes, like, this can go on forever. And I don't think that's going to make you happy. And I think he knows that. Oh, you're the middle child. The middle child usually gets bounced around. Never knows what the middle child's going to get. In my family, it was just me and my brother. And my brother was the younger one. And he was definitely my mom's favorite. Like, my father says that all the time. So he got away with everything. I didn't get away with much. Not with my mother. Mihak 503, what's coming towards me in the near future? Your intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. Being guided by the divine. You may make a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And an old wound heals, which is nice. Success comes in around money, or feeling a little bit more financially stable. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain and you could at least breathe a sigh of relief. You could be traveling to water, by water, or around water, or changing homes, or both. Yeah. Damn. Michael, general reading coming in next couple of weeks regarding me, my ex, my powers, and this new girl that I like. Okay. Well, your intuition is definitely spot on, so I would listen to it. And focus on what it is that you want more of, because you have the ability to manifest, no doubt. Now, as far as the ex is concerned, the ex may be holding themselves back a little bit. Communication could be down, and there may be a little bit of sharp energy around that situation, but that's going to move into the past. That ex may be coming to some realizations or some hard truths about whatever's going on in her life currently. Now, with the new person, you do have opportunity with this new person, with the Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility, and you can head towards the 10 Cups being full. If nothing is happening right now that's concrete with the ex, I would explore this opportunity, because at the very worst, you can meet someone new, have an enjoyable relationship in the meantime, right? But you focusing somewhere else could bring the ex back quick. I don't know. It looks like a good thing. You have a wish. Put it out into the universe. It looks like you may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan, and that may make you feel relief, or it could be a timing thing. It could be like the same week that you pay off your car, the ex comes back. You know, like there may be some kind of significance around that moment. Passion comes in, and the ex is coming back. You got the 6 of Cups here. So that ex is coming back. One way or another. But I would explore that new girl opportunity, because new energy is always going to shake things up. I know it sounds really stupid, but when things get really stagnant, even if you have to drive to work a different way, or you have to wear a different color shoes, whatever it is that can be a slight change, can change the energy around you. So this new person that comes in could change the whole energy around your life. And see, why did this guy contact me? Okay, I don't know who this person is, but they may be looking for the 10 Cups to be full. So I don't know what your relationship is with this person, but it looks like if you've been feeling stuck, things could move forward with this person. I don't see a love connection here. Doesn't matter though. It could be somebody that you just go out with and have coffee, or you just go to the ball game with, whatever. It looks like this person may be a choice moving forward if you're not with anyone. And you may do, this is rest, relaxation, and self-care, but like you may do nice things together. Like, I don't know, go to the beach for the day or hike in the park, whatever it is. I think they're looking to explore your connection, but I don't think it's love connected. I think it just may be as a friend. It does look like things could change around the situation quickly. And they may be a loyal person, and they may be a loyal friend. I would see, I would explore it. I don't see a love connection, but so what? That's okay. Cinnamon, next 48 hours. You might feel like you're being guided by the divine. You might make a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You may be healing an old wound, and that may be moving into the past, and the same thing with negativity could be moving into the past. Over the next 48 hours, the sun could come out. Happiness may come in, or you may be happy about something, especially something financial or business related. Maria, why did S hook up with A after she saw him flirting with me? Well, it takes two to tango, so it's not her that's 100% at fault. They're both at fault. And it looks like it was just a moment in time. Neither one of them held themselves back. They weren't waiting for their ship to come in. The opportunity came up, so they had the wish and they took it. Personally, I would say stay away from both of them, because I wouldn't trust either of them after that. But it's like she didn't care about your feelings, and he didn't either. Nobody cared. They just did what they wanted in the moment. But it's like, I don't understand like why people would behave like that, because it's just a moment. Nothing is going to come from that, from the two of them. So what did that prove to her? Nothing. Like, it probably, you know what I'm saying? Like, It's like an ego thing. Oh, like I got to be with him, or we got to hook up and you didn't. Okay, so what? Big deal. Does anybody care the day after? No one cares. So what? Like, what did that do for her? Nothing. It's like a stupid ego thing. But long term, does nothing. Like, who knows? He may avoid her now because she may go a little stalker on him. Who knows? You know what I mean? Like, stupid. Emin, will there be a new corona case within my family, or will it stop at that level? Any new corona cases showing up in my family? I don't think so. Chariot's in reverse. It should stop. Crystal, when will my finances get better? This summer. It looks like you have new opportunities or new ways of bringing in money this summer. The heck? Loso, will I move in June or July? Will I move in June? Will I move in July? I'm going to say July. I think July. They both look like good possibilities, but I think July. Maria, how did A feel when I rejected him in front of people? He felt disrespected. Disrespected, and he felt betrayed. Naja, will something develop between me and Nate? Yeah. Yeah, you got 3 aces. There is definite high potential something develops between you and Nate. Miss Dior, I feel a loss of identity, emotionally numb. Will I ever get myself back? Yes, you will. This is just a moment. It's going to pass. You know, that's the thing about emotions, whether they're good, bad, or indifferent, they're always changing. They're always changing. I mean, you can feel one way on Monday morning, a different way in the afternoon, and come nighttime, you may feel completely different. So you could be going through a moment right now where you're just not feeling anything, and then all of a sudden it's going to change. Yeah. Negativity is going to move into the past. You may feel very undecided right now, but have a little bit of patience with yourself. This is going to move through you, and you're going to go through a transformation. It's going to bring you out the other side totally different, feeling totally different. Just takes a little bit of time. Loso, feeling the urge to stop everything and move to Houston. Should I wait until I'm up a few grand, or will it work out if I move there? Okay. Should I just pick up and move to Houston now? The cards indicate listen to your intuition. And if you're feeling that urge right now, I would go now. I think you can make it work now. Listen to your intuition. Myogram, general, professional. You may be going back to school for work, learning a new area of study. A disappointment may move into the past, and your ambition may pay off. Somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. It makes you feel relief. And you may be feeling a little undecided about what direction you want to take your career in, but you're going to have choices coming up, definitely. Feeling a little bit more financially stable, and you may be leaving behind things that aren't working for you. Winds of change could be blowing around your career, and you may get a new opportunity when you don't expect it. You may feel undecided about it, but I think that you're going to go for it. I'm curious about that schooling, the Eight of Pentacles. It could be going back to school for the job, or it could be like getting a new job and then it's on the job training. But there's new skills coming in around you. Red. Would it be good money? Would it be good money? Would it be good money? Yeah, I think so. Loso. I keep feeling like I met genuine people, and then I get used to when I have to break through. Wait a second. I keep feeling like I meet genuine people, then get used. When will I have breakthrough in love? Well, you know, I know what you mean, right? But instead of looking at it like that, if you can look at it like relationships sometimes have like expiration dates, right? So you could have a really great relationship with someone and then it turns sour. And then it's like, if you just walk away from it and leave it there, it doesn't have to be that it was bad. It was an experience and it was good for a while. It just ran its course. Comes to an end and then something else is inevitable to begin with. But I mean, I know what you mean, like feeling like you put in a lot of effort and you don't always see a payout. You know, feeling like I'm the only one here that's, yeah, I get it. You could start a significant relationship in the next 4 months, maybe sometime this winter, where you feel like it's totally different with the diamonds. But my suggestion would be, like this for everyone, I don't care who they are. Next relationship, hold back some of your goodness and some of your availability. I know it sounds shitty, and I don't like to play games, and I don't think it's game playing, but I feel like when you're too front and center and you're too good to someone, that kind of like it either devalues you or they take you for granted. If they have to wonder if they're going to be able to see you, or if they have to wonder if you're going to decide to see them or decide to call them back or show up, it kind of keeps them a little bit more engaged. So that may be something. I mean, that was a lesson I had to learn the hard way many times. You know, stop being so fucking good to these people that don't deserve it and they don't appreciate it. That's the thing. I feel like people get taken for granted when they're too good, especially in the beginning. And then it's like expected. And then the other person doesn't do their part. Anyhow. Myogram. I want to work in the railway company, but my uncle is trying to get me something as soon as possible in professional life, no matter what. Could you tell me how things will evolve? You know what? Maybe it is that your uncle is going to get you in the railway thing. Maybe that's what that new opportunity is. Yeah, your career is moving forward. Wherever you are right now, you're not staying there forever. And you have a wish around career, a new beginning, listening to your intuition, and not waiting for your ship to come in. Opportunities are coming in. You're not going to be standing on the sidelines for much longer. Here you go, learning a new area of study, a new skill of some sort. Ambition comes in, and a little adventure. I think that you're going to get that job working on the railway. And it looks like things could move forward pretty quickly. It might be the kind of thing where like you have to wait for it, and then once you get in, it takes off. So your uncle is not trying to get you into the railway. He's trying to get you into something else. I have a feeling you're going to end up on the railway. I think that that's where you want to be, and I think that's what's going to happen. 3 of Wands is in reverse. You're not waiting for your ship to come in, and you're not settling for less than what you want. So if you don't want his job, whatever it is he gets you, I don't think you're going to end up there. I think you're going to end up with the railway thing. I wouldn't give up on that because I feel like it could happen, and I think that that's like something that you want. I think it kind of speaks to your soul. My rim, you want spirit message cards, these? High Priestess, Archangel Haniel, listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition, have patience. Carefully consider what you want before acting. Three of Fire, abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. Eight of Air, the illusion of being trapped. Lack of confidence. Afraid to take action. So I would say don't be afraid to take action. Go after what it is that you want and don't settle for less than what you deserve and what you want. Like, this is your life. You can make these things happen. Lioness, can you tell me how Marcus is feeling about me? We haven't been in communication. Okay. Well, he thinks that you're spontaneous, kind, caring, grounded, stable, intelligent. He does feel like things are like, he kind of gives everything up to divine timing. Like, it's almost like he's like, whatever will be, will be. Like, that's just his attitude right now. I don't have a problem with you reaching out to him if you wanted to reach out to him, because he may be holding himself back. I wouldn't sit around and wait on him. He does think that you're very passionate. He thinks that you're kind, caring, attractive, sincere. But it doesn't look like he's putting in much effort right now, and I wouldn't expect to hear from him. Not with, like, he's kind of like, his attitude is like, well, whatever will be right now. So I wouldn't expect that he's going to reach out at any point. He does seem to have, you know, he thinks highly of you, but he's not putting in any effort. I don't know what happened, why the communication fell off, but... Cynthia, does Chris have another female pregnant besides the one that I know about and me? Oh, boy. So he's got you pregnant, somebody else, and you think there could be a third? I don't know that he has somebody else that's pregnant, but there is another girl around him. Yeah. Yeah, I would think about whether or not you want to keep this person in your life, because he's not trustworthy at all. Not even a little bit. No, there's another girl. I don't know that she's pregnant right now. But, I mean, another, having all these children with different wives or different mothers, and then having a third one, like, this is going to create a big mess for him. Like, between all these women and all these kids, and, like, yeah, and he's not trustworthy. So if this third girl, she's not pregnant now, I don't believe. But if he gets her pregnant, like, that's going to be another kid with another woman. Like, he's creating a huge mess. Especially if the kids are all very close in age. Anyhow, I would be careful with him. Anna, will David the Aries invite me to Memorial Day barbecue on May 30th? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that could happen. Crystal, can Eric pay rent on his own without my help? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, like if you were to move out, he would be fine. Hannah, advice on how to deal with the Pisces. She's my cousin and I hate her. The only reason why I'm her friend is because she forces me to by not leaving me alone, and I don't want to take a restraining. against her because she's my cousin. She's a bully and extremely rude, and I hate being her friend. Every time I leave her, she forces our relationship back. No, you see, you're in control of that. See, she sounds to me as if someone who's got narcissistic problems. Narcissists make things happen for themselves, and they do it through manipulation. So, like, she could get the friendship with you, but she's not getting the friendship from you. Like, she's forcing herself, right? You know, it's like forcing yourself to be with somebody that doesn't want to be with you. Like, anybody in their right mind would not want that. Like, why would you want that? Why would you want to make somebody spend time with you that doesn't want to be with you? If you don't want to be with me, then go be with someone else. So this is in your control. The way you get rid of someone who's narcissistic is you ignore them. They don't like being ignored. You don't have to do a restraining order. You don't have to do anything. Ignore her. So she calls you, don't answer. She starts trouble, don't play into it. Ignore it. Don't give it any attention. They'll go away because that's what they want. They want what they want when they want it. And if you don't give it to them, they'll go find someone else. See, she's getting from you what she wants. She wants to be your friend, so that's why she's showing up. Now, you're allowing it, you know? You could not answer the door. Don't answer the phone. You're in control, and you don't need the law to be involved. You don't need to have a restraining order. You just to stick to it, especially when it comes to communication. So, like, she may do things like this, like call your phone until you answer. Don't answer. I don't care if she calls you 13 million times. Don't answer the phone. Block the number. Don't answer it. If you give her what she wants, she's not going to stop. If you don't give her what she wants, she's going to go find someone else because that's how those people function. It's called narcissistic supply. They need somebody, right? And just by what you're saying here, she's rude. She's a bully. Yeah, that's narcissists. They think that they can bully people into doing what they want. And they're usually successful at it because people that have empathy and people that are genuinely nice people don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. So they put up with it because they don't want to be mean. And that's how this person gets what they want. Cut communication. End it. That's it. You could tell her, listen, I'm done with you, and then ignore her. But you have to stick to the no contact rule. You cannot break that no contact rule. That's the way you deal with it. It may be hard if you know, especially if you're a sympathetic person, it's not easy to ignore somebody, right? You feel bad. I would feel bad. You have to dig your heels in and stick to it, and she will go away. When she doesn't get what she wants from you, I promise you she's going to go away. They're hard people to deal with, but they're only hard people to deal with if you're dealing with them. Once you stop dealing with them, they go away. And remember, bullies are only bullies because you let them get away. If you bark back at them, they'll go away. I promise you, you're in control of this. And you don't need a restraining order. It's louder if you do it yourself. Just do not block her number and don't answer the phone. She shows up at your house, don't let her in. That's it. Too bad. Jim, what's going to end up down the road on and off with the Pisces? Okay. Well, it could go on and off for a while. It could go on and off for a while. And then eventually it looks like you got some good karma coming in, no longer holding yourself back. You have the ability to manifest things changing for the better quickly, and you could end up in a committed relationship. It might be a little effort, though. It may, you know, you might have to like put some effort in and deal with a little bit of bullshit in the meanwhile. Davey, will Casey reach out to me again, and does she miss me? Yes, she will reach out to you, and she does miss you. Yeah, you should hear from her soon. Maybe within the week. Kevin, chances I have tonsillitis. I don't think you do. 33% chance, I don't think so. Red, am I becoming too energetically sensitive for hard liquor? Probably, yeah. Yeah, I would try to stay away from it. Crystal, when will my relationship be over? Well, you can end your relationship. If you're not happy, you can end it right now. You don't have to wait for it. You're in control of that. You can end it right now. That's up to you. If you don't end it, it can drag on for a long time and nothing is going to change around that situation. But if you want to end things, you can end it today. Walk away from it. That's up to you. You've got the free will to do that. That's it. I'm done. Goodbye. Hit the road, Jack. The narcissists, they all have this, not only do they have the same pattern, they say the same thing, they have the same intentions. They're really good at like researching people and thinking that they know stuff about you. They don't know dick. They don't know dick. They think they do. I got no fucking patience. Don't even get me started. New me. Junior has something to tell me in person. What? Oh, I don't know. You're going to have to wait and talk to him. It might have something to do with travel. It may have something to do with travel, money and travel. But I don't know. I hate when people do that. You don't tell me that you got to talk to me about something. Ask me to hang out first and then tell me when you get me there. Don't do that to me. But no, I can't tell you because I don't, number one, I don't know. But if it's something that it's similar to the moon in reverse, if it's something that needs to be dealt with in the moment, you got to get that information from him. You can't be prepared before. But I do think it has something to do with money or travel. Flower Girl. Why has he been acting distant lately? Could be very busy with work, school, business, whatever it is he does all day. He also seems to be very distracted by a little negativity that's around him. He may have a lot on his mind. Davey, is she playing games or is there a third party? Okay, is there a third party? There's not a third party. Is this a Scorpio? Got a Scorpio here. There's not a third party, but she may be dealing with a little bit of negativity. I don't really think that she's playing games, but I think she could explore her options, but there's not one specific person. So like she could be like, I don't know, online dating, or she could be talking to different people, but it's not like she's got, you know, a boyfriend, Bob, and that's interfering with the situation. No, that's not it. There may be some opportunities that she's trying to explore. She may be talking to different people, and she also may be feeling very negative about life in general. I don't think that she's intentionally trying to play games, and I don't see any reason why you can't reach out to her. I think that you could reach out to her and see what's, you know, how she's doing or what's up. Sutrak, general for the next 7 days. Anxiety seems to lighten up over the next couple of days. I'm feeling a little bit more grounded and stable. You could be busy at work. You could be spending time with a soulmate connection or talking with a soulmate connection. It looks like life starts to move forward with the Chariot, and success comes in around work, business, school, whatever it is you do all day. Feeling prepared to either move your life forward or to make things happen, like not waiting around for things to happen, and you have a wish. Put it out into the universe. Disappointment moves into the past, and you may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Red, what's new and Jay and I's love life? It doesn't look like there's anything new. It looks like this relationship is relatively new, and it looks like things are going along slow and steady wins the race. It looks like I would say with this card, there may be a lot of thought that's going into the situation, but I don't think anything is changing yet. It looks like this is a new relationship and it has to just grow and develop over time. I don't think that much is changing, not with the Eight of Wands in reverse. Everything looks like it's pretty much staying where it is right now. New me. What are Junior's feelings for me? Thinks that you're highly intuitive, intelligent, smart, very passionate, kind, caring, sincere, independent, loyal, courageous, and that you have a good personality or a funny personality. Soleil, I'm starting to hate this new job already. What should I know about working at Dr. Spearman's office this week? Sorry to hear that. It looked like it was a good opportunity. Maybe you'll get past it. Looks like it's a pretty busy week, but negativity seems to move into the past and the love cup is full. Maybe you'll feel differently this week. Feeling like no longer waiting for your ship to come in. It may be very busy this week. You may be putting in a lot of, like it may be a little hectic this week, which may make time go by pretty quickly. Looks like you're no longer holding yourself back, but you have new options coming in. This could be a side business, another job offer, or something else. If you don't like that job, there could be something else that comes in around you, but I don't know. I think that you may get past it. There's growth and transformation coming in around this job or this situation. I don't know. I think the week is going to be okay. I don't think it's going to be a bad week. Tarot. Tarot chick. I want to know what is keeping my daughter Ella from contacting me. Okay, what is keeping Ella from contacting me? She's got anxiety. Anxiety around the situation. I don't know if she feels like there was a betrayal that happened between the two of you, or an old wound or an old hurt that she just hasn't gotten past yet. You have a wish around the situation. Your relationship with her could heal. And it could actually happen pretty quickly. You could have success. Growth and transformation comes to this situation, and you may be prepared for it. You might need to reach out to her. Disappointment moves into the past. Either there's a wound, a betrayal, or a hurt that she just hasn't gotten over yet, and that's what keeps her from reaching out to you. But you guys are going to get past it. Hannah. What do I do when she asks me why I'm ignoring her or why I'm not answering her calls? I can't block her because she always comes back to me. I remember one time I blocked her and she visited my mom's house when she knew that I was visiting. Yeah, but you don't, you just tell her, listen, I don't want to be friends with you, right? Stop calling me. And if she continues to call, you just don't answer the phone. See, that's the problem. That's how the narcissists get their way. They don't stop. And then eventually people get fed up. So they're like, let me just answer the phone. Let me just deal with it. I'll deal with it. But you can't deal with a narcissist because they always get their way. They do it through manipulation, which, like I said, like why anybody in their right mind would want to force somebody to be friends with them. Like, that's the last thing that I want. I don't want anyone to be with me that doesn't want to be with me. A friend, a romance, nothing. Family members. If you don't want me around, then fine. I'll go find someone else to hang out with. Or I'll be alone. But I'm not going to force someone. But narcissists, from what they say, their brains don't develop correctly. So they just, like, there's a part of their brain that doesn't develop the way other people's do. And they have this, they don't have any empathy. So the only way to deal with her is to cut her out and not put up with her. If she shows up at your mom's house, you leave. That's it. You tell your mother, look, I'm not dealing with her. So if you want to have a relationship with me and she shows up, I'm out of here. If you don't send her away, I'm leaving. You have to really put your foot down with them because they're very pushy and that's how they get what they want. And they get what they want because normal people have manners and they don't want to be rude. Narcissistic people don't care. So it's like this. You could say, I don't know, go to the pizza place for dinner and she'll just show up there. Now, a normal person wouldn't do that. I would not just show up and crash somebody else's party. Like whether it's a dinner date or what, I wouldn't do that. If I saw you on my way and say hello, but I wouldn't sit down there. Narcissists don't care. That's what they do. How fucking embarrassing. I would be embarrassed for this person. But that's how they get what they want. And the nicer the person is, the more they can manipulate them. So this is really going to be up for you to put your foot down. We're not friends. I don't want you in my life. If you don't I don't know how else to make it clear. Like, you really have to do that. I had a problem with a narcissist myself, and this person wanted me to do something for them that I was not going to do. And she just was going to keep calling me and calling me and calling me until I blocked her. And then when she realized she wasn't going to get her fucking way with me, then she fucked off. But otherwise, I would be her puppet. I would be doing exactly, fuck you. I don't know who the fuck you think you are, but I'm not doing what you want me to do. Fuck you. But you have to be willing to do that. Now, for somebody like me, it's hard for me to do that because I don't like to be mean. And I can always feel how, like, I don't want to hurt that other person. But when somebody who's a narcissist, they don't get hurt. Like, they don't hurt the way regular people hurt. To them, their reward is controlling somebody else's life. So that's what she's doing to you. She's controlling your life by showing up in places. And the only way you can get her to stop is to stop dealing with her. Walk away from her. Leave. Get in the car and leave. That's it. Eventually, when you don't give her what she wants, she will go away. And that's the only way. You can't rationalize with her. There is no rational. You can't. You can't say to her, listen, I don't want you to be rude anymore. I don't want you to bully my friends. It doesn't faze her. And then what she'll do is she could be very nice to you and tell you, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize. Oh, you're right. I'm going to change, and cut it off. There is no other way to deal with a narcissist other than that. You have to just cut them off. There are, what's his name? He's like a little old man. He's not that old, but he's like this cute little old man. Surviving Narcissism, I believe, is his channel. If you watch his videos, he explains that. And when you hear him, when you hear things that he says, you're going to be like, that's exactly what she said. Like, they're all the same. They're like cookie cutters of one another. They're all the same, narcissists. There's different types, but they're all pretty much the same. Watch his channel, Surviving Narcissism. It will definitely help you. TR, feeling extremely disheartened. Any divine messages? Spirit cards. Spirit cards. Queen of Earth, thoughtful, creative, warm, and sensible. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. The Nine of Water. Your wishes come true. Concerns fade away. A love of life. Seven of Air. Plans that may need revision. There's more going on than meets the eye. Poor timing. The timing around you just may not be great, but you're going to get through this. And you've got nice stuff happening. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges, and your wish comes true. You're not going to be feeling like this forever. I may feel like it, but you won't. Oh, you're very welcome, Hannah. You could do it. You could do it. You can get rid of her. I hate to say it like that because it sounds terrible, but when you've had to deal with people like that, you kind of understand it could be fucking exhausting. NC, June, love. Feeling prepared. Feeling prepared for love. You may feel like balance comes in, and if you're not with anyone, out of the clear blue sky, someone new can show up. Disappointment moves into the past. Listen to your intuition. Sagittarius shows up. New energies coming in. Sagittarius is new, and so is this Capricorn. Passion comes in, a new beginning, and perseverance pays off. Your love life's moving forward in June. Adriana, next week. feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief. Life starts to move forward. Listen to your intuition. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relief. Spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. And no longer feeling weighed down by the weight of the world, but feeling as if life is starting to move forward and you have a lighter energy around you and money coming in. Jim, spirit messages, spirit cards. We got the unicorn oracle cards too, if anyone's interested in those. The ego, Archangel Jophiel. A false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. King of water, trustworthy, compassionate, respected, and cultured. Open your heart and your mind to those around you, trustworthy and heartfelt relationships, charity work. Got two angels, Empress, Archangel Gabriel. Lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. Soleil, I don't feel like Dr. Spearman and the NPs appreciate my hard work. I don't want another job that I'm overworked. Yeah, I hear you. Well, it does look like you're going to have choices that come in. But it looks like with the Seven of Pentacles that they're going to start to show you a little bit more appreciation. The hard work you've put in is going to come back to you. And it looks like you're going to be treated a little bit more fairly over the next couple of weeks. I would give it a little bit more time. Disappointment moves into the past. Listen to your intuition. Have a little bit more patience with it, because I think things are going to change. Adriana, next relationship may be with Sergio or David. Okay, Sergio. David comes up stronger. They're both possibilities, but David comes up a little stronger. TR, what does S want to do with me going forward? It looks a little slow and stagnant. Wherever things are right now, this is probably where things are going to stay for a minute, but then the energy shifts. As we get like in, I don't know, maybe the middle of the summer, all of a sudden you may turn a corner and feel like a wish comes true and you guys could reconnect with the soulmate connection. You might have to give it a little bit of time and a little bit of space in order for that to happen. But anxiety dissipates sometime this summer. You guys could turn a corner and things could move forward. And you could find yourself in a committed relationship if that's what you want. Adriana, next month. Negativity moves into the past. Looks like you got some money coming in, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, and spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It also looks like your intuition is heightened, laying down the law, setting up boundaries, stepping into your own strength. Money is coming in. You got money coming in. Good for you. And you may be planning a trip to water, by water, or around water. You also may be going back to school with the Eight of Pentacles, or thinking about it, researching it, signing up for it, whatever. Soleil, love and career for the rest of May. Career looks like things are moving forward. You have a new opportunity, listening to your intuition, things are moving forward and you're feeling a little bit more respected. No longer holding yourself back. And when it comes to love, you could have a new journey on the horizon with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. There's also a Capricorn that comes in and a Cancer. Even if you're not in a committed relationship before the end of the month, you may be hanging out, talking, or dating. Vicky, I watched Karate Kid and I remember what you said. People can either be aesthetically challenged or learn from the soul and doing things the way that others want. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen that movie in a long time, but when I read, I want to say it was the Gita. It reminded me of the Karate Kid. Like, he didn't realize that he was what he was learning. He was looking at it like, I'm doing these, he's making me his servant. But meanwhile, he was really learning the whole time. Very interesting. That was a great movie, but I haven't seen it in forever. Davey, do you see the Scorpio and I in a future relationship together? Yeah, that can happen. You got a 70% chance, yes, and it could have long-term potential around it. Lydia, is Obed the Leo coming back? Yes. Yeah, relatively soon, maybe sometime this month. Adriana, when am I starting a relationship? Could be like within the next 4 to 6 weeks. Soon. Maybe sometime in June. Yes, Avery woke up. So if we could cut off the super chats and I'll do the moderators. And then I'll be back on tonight. Yeah, I hear her in there. Lita, I've been told that my past Scorpion is coming back. What does she want? She's going to want to start a new journey here. This doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a love connection immediately. She just may be looking to get back in your good graces and then take it from there. But when she comes back, she's going to look to be part of your life. She comes back out of the blue and she's looking for success around your connection. Let's see what happens when she returns. Okay, while I wait for the moderators, let me grab some of these people here that I didn't get to yet. Sprinkles Unicorn. What does my crush think of me? Thinks that you're intelligent, kind-hearted, sincere, well-prepared, attractive, passionate, and kind. High vibration, next 48 hours. You may be very busy around work, school, business, whatever you do all day. Fire sign could come in, that's new energy. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You meet this person through divine timing. Negativity moves into the past. Zara, general reading till the end of August about Maria, my mother. She's afraid to take the vaccine because she has a small problem with her heart and health problems. You know, it looks like balance is coming back to her life, but that she should listen to her intuition. I feel like there's more that needs, like, I don't feel like there's been enough time around this vaccination. I would think that if she wants to wait a little while and she listens to her intuition, her health doesn't look like it's bad. It looks like she's prepared to do what she has to do to take care of herself. And her perseverance pays off, cause for celebration. But listening to her intuition may serve her well. I mean, it's tough. You know, I got to tell you, a lot of people are feeling very skeptical about that vaccine. And I don't blame them. You know, like, the polio vaccine has been out for a very long time. We know that it's safe. But I don't know about this. You know, it makes me very nervous myself. So if she feels uncomfortable, giving it a little bit more time, I think would be okay. And yeah, I think she should listen to her intuition. Her health looks like it's okay. It looks like it's good. But I don't know. I just saw, like, I think it was Chelsea Handler. I saw a video of her where she said that she took the vaccine. She got sick immediately. She thought that she was going to get sick in a couple of days, but she immediately felt sick. And she said that she lost hearing in one of her ears. I mean, you know, like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm on the fence about that, about this vaccine. It makes me very nervous. And if she doesn't go out much, or she's, you know, it may be wise to just give it a little bit more time, like maybe another 6 months before she gets it. Mel, will I be able to push my personal feelings aside and forgive him long enough to help him? Okay, let's see. Mm-hmm. Yep, you got the ambition to do it. You can do it. Absolutely. Kevin, what's the Aries? What's this Aries like? Aries is perseverant, well prepared, highly intuitive. They're very well balanced. They're genuinely a nice person. They don't hold themselves back. They have a wish around them, or they may just be genuine, like lucky. They may just kind of take opportunities as they come. Looks like they're spontaneous, kind-hearted, sincere, and independent. Okay, she's been crying for a few minutes, so I got to go get her. I will come back on tonight, and if anybody needs a private, especially the email ones, I can get them done pretty quickly. So you can email me if you need anything done ASAP. Otherwise, I'll be on tonight. I'll see you guys then. Thank you all very much. Bye-bye.